In recent years, Hollywood has been rocked by a wave of scandals that have shed light on the hidden dynamics of the entertainment industry. From Harvey Weinstein to Russell Simmons, powerful figures who once seemed untouchable have been exposed for their involvement in disturbing behavior. Yet, one name that has always stood at the forefront of media moguls, Oprah Winfrey, has now found herself at the center of a controversial and shocking new investigation. What was once a carefully constructed image of the world's most beloved talk show queen is now being called into question as new revelations link her to a much darker side of Hollywood. Oprah's ties to Diddy's infamous dark list are raising serious questions about her involvement in a web of secrecy, abuse, and exploitation within the entertainment industry. The story begins not with Oprah, but with the ever-elusive and powerful figure of Sean "Diddy" Combs. For years, Diddy's parties have been whispered about behind closed doors, with rumors circulating that these events went far beyond the usual celebrity gatherings. Insiders have described them as secretive and exclusive affairs that involved not just music moguls and actors, but a network of powerful individuals who played a part in the darker underbelly of Hollywood. These parties were believed to be hubs for illicit behavior, with whispers of shady dealings, questionable activities, and even abuse running rampant. Yet, for the longest time, these events were seen as little more than wild Hollywood rumors, dismissed by the public as gossip. But now, thanks to a renewed investigation by the FBI, it seems the truth may be far more troubling than anyone could have imagined. The focus of the investigation has shifted to Diddy's inner circle, and with that, Oprah's name has suddenly surfaced. What was once a benign association between the two, Oprah as a media mogul, Diddy as a powerful figure in the music world, now appears to be much deeper. The FBI's interest in Oprah has raised significant concerns. Could it be that Oprah, the self-proclaimed champion of transparency and justice, was complicit in hiding Hollywood's darkest secrets? Could she have known about the illegal activities at Diddy's parties? And more importantly, could Oprah's influence have extended beyond mere knowledge to active participation in a system that kept abuse and exploitation in the shadows? At the center of this investigation is the so-called dark list, a secretive roster allegedly maintained by Diddy that details the names of high-profile individuals who were aware of or involved in these underground gatherings. Sources have suggested that Oprah may have been on this list, which raises serious questions about her involvement in activities that do not align with the public persona she has built over the years. Oprah has long been a figure of admiration for her philanthropic work and advocacy for women's rights, yet the FBI's investigation into her connections to Diddy's parties seems to suggest that there may be more to her legacy than anyone realized. It's important to note that Oprah's relationship with powerful men like Harvey Weinstein and Russell Simmons has been well documented. Both Weinstein and Simmons were once considered pillars of Hollywood, and Oprah's close ties to them have raised eyebrows over the years. What's more troubling is her failure to publicly denounce these men when accusations against them began to surface. For a woman who has long been seen as an advocate for women's rights and equality, her silence on these matters was striking, leading many to question whether her alliances were more about protecting her own position in the industry than standing up for those who were suffering in silence. Actress Rose McGowan was one of the first to publicly criticize Oprah, accusing her of supporting a corrupt power structure within Hollywood. McGowan claimed that Oprah's relationships with men like Weinstein were more than just professional, they were part of a system that allowed abuse to thrive unchecked. For many, McGowan's statements illuminated the uncomfortable truth that Oprah's close ties to powerful figures in Hollywood may have played a role in enabling the very behavior she has publicly condemned. As a result, Oprah's image as a champion for women's rights and social justice has been severely tarnished. The allegations surrounding Oprah's connections to Diddy's dark list are just the tip of the iceberg. Recently resurfaced photos and old footage have begun to cast a shadow over her public persona. In these images, Oprah is seen in close proximity to individuals who have been accused of abuse and misconduct within the industry. These revelations have fueled further speculation about the extent of Oprah's involvement in the Hollywood elite's network of secrecy and exploitation. It's now clear that Oprah's relationships with these figures were not as innocent as they once seemed. Far from simply being a supportive friend or colleague, Oprah may have been aware of the darker side of their behavior or even actively participated in maintaining the status quo. In addition to her ties to Diddy, Weinstein, and Simmons, Oprah's own business ventures have come under scrutiny. Her school for girls in South Africa, which was supposed to provide a safe space for young women to receive an education, has faced serious allegations of abuse and mismanagement. The controversial trial of a former dormitory matron, who was accused of abusing 6 students, has brought the focus back to Oprah's involvement with the school. Despite Oprah's claims that the institution was a place of empowerment for young girls, reports from former students and parents suggest that the reality was far from the ideal she presented. These incidents have led many to question Oprah's true motivations and whether her philanthropic efforts have been as altruistic as they appear. But perhaps the most explosive revelation is the resurfacing of allegations from actress Monique, who has accused Oprah of playing a role in blackballing her from Hollywood. Monique claims that Oprah used her influence to prevent her from obtaining major roles and opportunities within the industry, citing a long-standing animosity between the two women. This accusation, coupled with the growing list of grievances against Oprah, has added fuel to the fire of suspicion surrounding her. As the FBI continues its investigation into Oprah's ties to Diddy's dark list, more details are beginning to emerge. Sources close to the investigation suggest that Oprah's name may be linked to other high-profile individuals who have been involved in these underground parties. Celebrities like Will Smith, Chris Brown, and Jay-Z have all been mentioned in connection with these events, and it's possible that they may be called to testify about what they saw or heard at these gatherings. With the FBI's attention now focused on Oprah, it's clear that the stakes have been raised for the entire entertainment industry. As the investigation unfolds, many are left wondering, what will happen to Oprah's legacy? Will she be able to weather this storm? Or will the allegations against her cause her empire to crumble? For years, Oprah has been untouchable, seen as a beacon of success and inspiration for millions of people around the world. But as new details about her ties to Diddy and other powerful figures emerge, it's becoming clear that Oprah's public persona may have been built on a foundation of secrecy and complicity. The impact of these revelations is already being felt across Hollywood. Other celebrities, including Kevin Hart, have made strange business decisions recently, leading many to speculate that they are distancing themselves from old alliances and connections. The timing of these moves suggests that the shifting power dynamics in Hollywood may be forcing even the most established stars to reconsider their relationships and allegiances. In conclusion, the story of Oprah Winfrey's alleged ties to Diddy's dark list and the FBI investigation into her involvement in Hollywood's hidden network of misconduct has raised many difficult questions. What role did Oprah play in maintaining the secrecy that allowed abuse and exploitation to thrive in Hollywood? Was she complicit in keeping these hidden dynamics in place, or was she an unwitting participant? The next few weeks will be crucial in determining whether Oprah's legacy will survive, or if this investigation will mark the beginning of a reckoning for one of the most powerful women in entertainment history. As more information comes to light, it's clear that the Hollywood elite's power structure is shifting, and Oprah may be at the center of it all.